mind as we go through this race. And it looks like we are underway.
And both of our runners starting in Sank, and gamercal picks up a big 20 in there while Acmlm ignores it.
Yeah, I believe both of our runners are going to head straight to Kakariko. There are some good things waiting for these guys in Kakariko Village. A required item and a few weapons they would like to have. So let's see how they go. And ACM's going to go up to the Lost Wood. Looks like he just wants to get some money from there instead, because I see here there's going to be some money waiting for him. And a heart container. Gamercal going straight to Blind's Hut, and blink if you miss it, these guys are going to have... oh, not, it's not here, it's the next place, that's right. We get the bombs here. And our power glove.
And the runner's picking up a bit of money. At a bare minimum, they're going to need the 110 for Kiki, since Pod is a crystal. They may or may not farm money for Bottle Merchant and Zora.
Go ahead and down to the well, we see a sword. And blink if you miss it, here comes another sword.
And gamercal at least has Kiki money. We'll see if he spends it on the Bottle Merchant.
He will not, but he's going to head over to Chicken Hut.
And he does the chicken clip just because, and gets the Cane of Samaria.
Alright, so there's that. ACM grabs his two swords and is heading out. Gamercal, now with his Cane of Samaria. Looks like his next play is going to be... That's going to be Eastern.
Acmlm also gets the chicken clip.
ACM's going to, instead of saving quitting, he's going to leave, and maybe he's going to get something else here.
So does the chicken clip just get the bomb to explode faster, or is it just for swag?
It's just swag. Alright, Gamercal in the back of Sahasra's closet finds the magic mirror, along with some more bombs.
And Ak picks up the shovel, which gamercal did not pick up. Now this is interesting on Ak's part, because I don't remember there being that much in Mini Moldorm Cave.
That's ACM, by the way, not Ak.
Okay. Oh, right. Ak would be Ak the Boker. Too many players with similar names.
He's gonna get a potion, it looks like. And some more money.
Oh, so that's why he didn't bother picking up money sooner. He just figured he'd get it from there.
Yeah, alone getting potions, because you never know how many heart containers you're gonna not getting here. Gamercal's gonna go right. You're usually gonna go right in spoiler log if there's something here, especially when you get the big key in the first chest. And ACM is also going to go towards the eastern area. He'll get his mirror, obviously. And we find the hammer in the compass chest. Or the map chest, one of those two.
ACM picks up his mirror.
And Gamercal is going to continue in Eastern. We don't have the bow yet, so there must be something else in here. And there we find the Moon Pearl. So now we have Dark World access in 5 minutes.
And it looks like gamercal is probably going to go for Kakariko Portal, because I don't know why else he would have started at Sanctuary.
Unless he wants to go up to Death Mountain for something. Looks like he's going to go get those lost food items that ACM got earlier now, and then take the portal into the Dark World.
I'm not getting really much use from that tree pole.
ACM gets his hammer.
Very unusual to see a runner come at the Kakariko Dark World portal from a big wander in the Lost Woods.
Yeah, but it is faster if you're already in that area.
Yeah, no, especially since he clearly wanted that heart container.
Gamercal going to the chest game. Gets more money.
Quite a bit more money. That's like Zora money. Actually, not quite.
He's getting there, but a little close, and then heading over towards the abominable hut here. And finds the bow. So this looks like it was a required double dip of Eastern Palace, as we've seen it already now. Go in and get the Moon Pearl to go get the bow.
Where is he heading now? Dig Game? Stumpy? Hype Cave? I didn't actually check what was in Hype Cave.
Is he taking the probably taking the scenic route over towards House of Darkness here.
Right, he doesn't have the flute to get there easily.
He's going to Hype Cave, it looks like. Our container powder, so just a few more safeties.
That's a worthwhile detour for those safeties.
Yeah. Especially if you're already coming this way to go to Pod, which we'll see. Maybe it's when we go to... No. Oh, I think I know what he's doing. Okay, yeah, he's going to go get the items that's at the dam now.
Yeah, he can't do Swamp without the flippers, so... Not too many things he could be doing down here.
ACM is heading straight back to Pod, though. After he got his bow. Gamercal gets a tempered sword.
And is pulling the dam, even though he's not gonna be able to go into Swamp.
But it does get Bombos, it looks like. So we already know that the 2 ethers, it's double ether, so we must think that Bombos is required for Ice Palace at this point.
Yeah, so the fire rod... Well, the fire rod isn't going to be required for any crystal dungeon, so it could well be in a hard-to-get place.
Now Gamercal's going to head back up towards Pod area. ACM's going straight to Pod. Gamercal going to load up on bombs first, looks like, though.
And depending on the location of GT Big Key, we may not see the Fire Rod at all.
Yeah, Fire Rod is only required for Gannis Tower, technically, if we need to get to the right side.
Well, right side past tile room.
Yeah, compass room, I should say. And ACM gets the lamp in the first chest and pod.
I'm sure the runners are happy it's there, it's not much of a detour, and they don't have to deal with the dark maze.
Very nice taking care of the mimics there by Acmlm as he goes towards the bow-lock side of House of Darkness. Probably going to find 2 small keys here.
gamercal also picking up his lamp.
Let's get the big key.
Very convenient. Still need at least 1 small key. But there must be other stuff in pod, or he would have simply taken that small key and gone straight to Helmasaur.
Gamercal, please, what are you doing? So the fact that these guys only have 15 minutes means you'll have to skip some things, so key logic might be something you don't pay attention to here in pod. So you might get a little lost here while looking for specific items, which looks like is what ACM is doing.
Well, I hope he remembers to pick up enough keys in the process.
Yep. I mean, he should be able to. And there you go, he gets a small key in there. He's probably going to hammer jump to get to the item that's located here in the Dark Maze. Yeah, and then just use that last key to get the Helmasaur. That definitely seems like the right. And first try. Oh, I thought he had it, but he missed it. No, gamercal doing another hammer jump here. Well, not a hammer jump, another bomb jump. To get
that is a bomb jump you don't often see.
See him go for the second try here on the bomb jump. I think he had the bomb placement a little off the first time around. This one looks good. And surprise, surprise, we find the Pegasus boots. I guess we could say that was worth it. I think Cal has to go down a little bit, up a little frame. I think that's it. Yeah, that was close for Cal. He'll get his boots and then head up to Helmasaur himself.
And ACM is forgetting that he has the Cane of Samaria, which... Oh, no magic, right.
Yeah. So Cal can save some time by using Cane of Samaria in that room. Speaking of magic, ACM grabs some of that.
Yeah, suddenly our 2 runners are a lot closer together.
Yeah, both these runners are taking similar routes. Again, the little Cal took a detour to get a better sword and some safeties. See, Cal has 6 hearts, whereas ACM only has 5. but they're both on the way to get their first crystal, and they'll probably mirror and complete Eastern right after this as well.
I was just checking because I was pretty sure there was a good-sized seed gap between the two runners. And yeah, ACM is 4th seed and Cal is 20th seed, so...
Are you making 420 references on 420?
I didn't even think about that. I was more just thinking, but... hey, I guess I did! I was just thinking in terms of Cal's trying for a big upset, because for the most part this tournament, while there have been some upsets, most of the matches have been won by the higher seed.
This is one fight that maybe the Tempered Sword would come in handy a little bit, but we know that ACM's going to grab that when he goes to Swamp Palace eventually. At just under 16 minutes, Acmlm gets the first crystal from Palace of Darkness. Mirror will take Eastern on next as gamercal. It's a faster Helmet Sword fight with the help of that Tempered Sword. Also, maybe ACM just saved a little bit of time because he was able to grab that big key now as opposed to earlier we had the boots, so it saved a little time for that. ACM continues to have a slight lead here, going through Eastern Palace. I'm interested to see what their next play will be, which items they're going to get, which items, which order they'll do the dungeons in.
Well, unless there's something essential on Death Mountain, I'm guessing T-Rock and... oh, not T-Rock, that's Pendant. Tower of Hera will be last.
Remember guys, this is just game 1 of a best of 3, with game 2 taking place immediately after this.
And game 3, if necessary, being tomorrow.
Let's see, very nicely takes care of the armor. Oh, I just jinxed it. Pretty nicely. Still better than me. Crystal number 2 has been acquired. gamercal gonna do the same thing here.
Yeah, gamercal's really closed the gap. They managed to both be in the boss room at the same time.
Yep. ACM heading back in the pod, I guess, to reset the portal. Instead of saving quitting, we are running out.
Probably Pyramid and or Catfish, then.
gamercal doing the same thing.
Or maybe Lake Hylia Island.
There's a few things here. Well, no floopers yet, so we can't go to the island just yet.
Oh, right.
It looks like it's going to be Pyramid.
I was just thinking no hook shots, so we can't go over to the Graveyard Ledge area.
We're going to go to the Pyramid, and here we're going to find the Titansmiths.
And we're also doing catfish.
Oh wow, this seed's been very nice, or rude, depending on how you feel about having to go all the way to catfish for one item.
Well, you never know. Maybe there's something in the... Well, no, they'd need the flippers for anything in the Zora area, and they don't have money for Zora himself.
Right to the catfish. And ACM got the mirror out. And there are flippers from catfish.
So I guess they will grab something. Meanwhile, gamercal is just using the witch's hut to refill life. I'm not sure why ACM just mirrored and portaled and then saved and quit. Unless he forgot where he was going.
Unless he forgot where he was going. Gets his flippers, and he's gonna walk back around, looks like.
That's a long way to walk to anywhere.
I think it's just jump down here and swim, and there's also a portal here that you can get.
Oh, true. And meanwhile, ACM picks up the heart and powder and hype cave.
Yeah, which we know Cal got already. Cal is going to use this portal. Oh, this is nice. Cal's going to catch up with ACM here because they're both headed towards Lake Valley Island. Yeah, I like Cal's routing a lot better there. And there's the hook shot. And look at that, Cal's right behind now.
I think they could do Ice Palace right now.
Yeah, I think they can, yeah. Cal is going to go. Well, Cal has tempered already, ACM does not.
Right, so ACM would have to either do hammer strats or spin master sword strats on Cold Stare.
Yep, we're going to have to use Bombos the entire way through, so be a little slower than normal, but it'll still be pretty fast. Let's see, there's an item in here that I have to get to, or if they'll just go mode it. Meanwhile, ACM is going to head straight up to Death Mountain here.
Oh, did ACM not get Bombos?
ACM did not get Bombos yet. No, Bombos is in the Bombos is in the dam. So it's a tempered sword. They're both in the dam.
Oh, right. I was trying to remember what the other dam area item was. It's the weekend. My brain is taking a weekend. Now, this is interesting. East Death Mountain. Is there something in Pendant T Rock that ACM really wants, or maybe Hookshot Cave or Super Bunny Cave?
Probably not T Rock at this point, but we'll see. Super Bunny Cave. Gamercal's gotta be careful here down 2 hearts. If he fails his bomb jump, it's a game over for him. But he gets it.
And he snags the heart there, too.
We get the flute in Super Bunny Cave.
That's a long way to go for the flute, but it will help him get around the map a lot faster.
He's going to go activate the flute while Gamercal continues to go through Ice Pass. Looks like he's just go moding it, so it looks like there's nothing here in Ice.
Yeah, it's more like, well, you have what you need to beat it, so why not beat it?
You're already there. Up, he is going to go back up though. Looks like. Oh, okay. Get more health. That makes sense.
That's interesting. I didn't know the block would push the Stalfos Knight like that when you push the block.
Alright, where's Acmlm's next stop? And it's going to be back to Link's house.
Probably the dam area.
Yeah, you can also do Swamp.
No.
Now, right? Yeah.
Oh. Right.
You can knock Swamp out here.
Right, he could get the stuff from the dam and do Swamp at the same time.
With Green Mail, this Cold fight might be a little interesting.
Yeah, that Puff was really chasing him there.
And he can't switch to a bottle while the explosion animation's going on. And gets it. So that's crystal number 3 for gamercal.
And a vanilla heart container, which really doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you always like to find those incidental heart containers on the way. Well, ACM is going to head into Swamp Palace here. Swamp Palace is a lot less bad when you know what's going to be in here.
Yeah, either you go to the left side because you have to get something, but then you know your opponent's going to the left side too. Or else you just ignore it altogether.
gamercal heading towards King's Tomb, it looks like. Gets blue mail.
Which is interesting because in the final race last night we had blue mail in King's Tomb and one runner went to get it, and I can't remember if the other runner did. We never actually got to interview them and ask about their decisions because we were running behind schedule and Speed Gaming had another race coming up.
Looks like Cal's gonna have the mountain now, so he's gonna be on his way to get his flute now.
Speaking of which, we will not be doing an interview after this race in order to give the runners an opportunity to take a little breather and then start studying the spoiler log for the next race, but there's nothing scheduled on Speed Gaming after the second race, so there should be plenty of time to interview the runners then.
Yeah, with this pendant layout, the fire rod can be in Gan's Tower. And you see him grabs an extra heart container from the drown chest there. So he's going a little bit out of his way for safety. He's not super out of his way.
Looks like gamercal wants that flute too.
Well, you kind of need it to get access to Meyer, so
oh, right.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I was so focused on Turtle Rock being a pendant, I forgot Meyer was a crystal.
Very nice takedown of Colts there by ACM there. Yeah, Rico gets his flute. ACM takes 10. Colts there. Crystal number 3 for ACM at 29-20.
They're both making really good progress here. I mean, what do they even need for Go Mode at this point? They need Ether.
You're gonna need Ether, and that's it. Well,
yeah, I mean, potentially Fire Rod, depending on GT layout. Potentially, I suppose, Book of Mudora if Ether's in its vanilla location.
get our answer to where Ether is now, because gamercal is heading into Thieves Town now. And there it is.
Okay.
First chest.
And just for our viewers' benefit, in the spoiler log, that chest was labeled the map chest, and I was trying to figure out which one is the map chest.
Another big key, I presume? Yup. So depending on where GT Big Key is and where Fire Rod can be, this seed is pretty much done for these guys. They just have to beat dungeons now.
Yeah, they've got everything they need for Mire. Obviously, they have Swamp and Ice, since in each one's case the other's done it. Terra's easy, so yeah, it's just a matter of what it takes to get through GT.
Gamercal with the God Pixel. So the one difference for these runners right now, looks like Gamercal's ahead, but Gamercal has Ice Palace done, ACM has Swamp Palace done. Which is the fastest between the two? It's pretty much gotta be Ice Palace. Just run both are go modes.
Well, especially because Swamp Palace, you also have to spend that time pulling down. Mirroring it a couple times. And really, since the runners would be fluting in both cases, it's how long does it take to complete Swamp from arrival at Flute Spot 4 versus how long does it take to complete Ice from arrival at Flute Spot 8?
You guys are just flying through Thieves Town here.
And gamercal still has to actually activate the flute. I have to imagine...
He's right here, so...
Right, yeah, I was about to say, I have to imagine as soon as he finishes blind, he'll just mirror and activate the flute right there. But that's, again, a little bit more of a time sink that he has to do.
That was a new kind of pun in Tranix's fake I have 3 heads.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where all of the blind Ganon and Triforce messages now for spoiler logs are custom made by Synac, the organizer.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
There's actually, if you join our Discord, there is a channel where you can suggest potential messages. The Ganon Triforce text channel.
And here we see gamercal is going to go activate his flute. Well, ACM is going to save and quit, and his next spot will more likely be Ice Palace here.
And there's the link to our Discord if you want to join it.
Oh, ACM's going to get his blue mail also. If we're in Ice, it makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a bit more margin for error.
Yeah, and gamercal is going to go right into Swamp Palace. So these two are basically going to cross paths right now. So once they're both done with these dungeons, both of them are both going to have to do Mire, and then Hera and GT. So we'll get a good idea of who's in the lead once we're done with these dungeons.
Yeah, so there's a 4 in 22 chance that the fire rod is logically needed. Now, some really good runners have bomb jumped over that and used the lamp in that situation. I think it was...
This is amazing. Amphros is in our chat now. He was the one that famously did it in I think a top 8 match of the 5 to 12 player tournament.
Thought it was like fall 2017.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay, that wasn't the big tournament. Okay, I remember that tournament. Yeah, that was the 100-player tournament. He says they got dumb enough to go for that. Hey, it worked. He won because of it.
And as far as silvers, since they both have tempered, you know, if silvers aren't too out of the way, I'm sure they'll grab them because it does save about 50 seconds with Ganon. But if they're more than a minute out of the way, I don't think either of the runners is going to bother. Though it also saves quite a bit of time with Vitreous.
We're getting a good idea of which is faster. It looks like Ice is slightly faster than Swamp because ACM is about to enter the room of Colts there. Gamercal is skipping the heart container that was round here.
Yeah, so ACM will be up to 8 heart containers from Cold Stare, and Gamercal will still be at 7. Of course, there's also the question of how long does it take to beat each boss, respectively.
Yeah, they're usually generally pretty fast. Well, they both are, because they both do the same in their respective fights together. If ACM gets the corner here, it should have a much easier time. And yeah, down goes Cold Stare, and Cal is on the last puff of Argus. Yeah, we're looking at about a 15-second difference at most here.
Probably closer to 10.
38-11 was sort of for ACM. $38-22 sort of for Gamercal.
Okay, 11 seconds.
Yeah, 11 seconds. That's the difference as they enter Mire.
And it's all execution from here on in. Except for Acmlm inexplicably picking up the shovel there. And Gamercal never got a bottle, but they have mostly identical item lists.
Yeah. The dig spot is a heart container, so I think that was just in case ACM had a little more trouble. He could run in the heart container if he wanted it, but he doesn't need it.
And it's close enough that ACM is not going to do the bird toss.
Yeah, we're looking at a possibility of easily sub-hour here. We see that the frozen drop is fairies. I don't know if ACM meant to do that, but he did, and... Uh-oh. ACM is pausing. We probably had to look to see where the key was here in Mire.
Yeah, now I'm gonna look to see where the key is in Mire.
Oh, Gamercal is just firing away.
In 3, 2, 1.
There it is. The God Mire. And ACM just lost the lead because of that.
Yeah, now one of the things about spoiler logs is there are a lot of things the runners can do during the race. They're allowed to read the logs once the race is begun. They're allowed to watch each other's streams. They're allowed to come in here and interact with chat. The only thing is, they do it at their own risk. If it costs them time doing it, well, they've just lost some time.
That's clearly ACM. Well, I don't think English is ACM's first language. So you probably had to reread it a couple times to see where the big key was. But I also don't think English is also gamercal's first language either. But I talk with gamercal a lot more, and he does speak pretty good English.
Oh, I thought he was British, or maybe he's just from another...
I think he's...
Okay.
ACM is in chat in a while when you forget to check big key, yeah. So yeah, he forgot to check big key in Meyer, so you just want to double check that.
Yeah, if English isn't gamercal's native language, he has a really good British accent.
Yeah, gamercal does have a really nice accent. ACM I haven't heard talk too much. But yeah. Alright, so here's the Vidi fight. We're going to see probably the vanilla strats here. We have Tempered Sword. So yeah. This is the strategy that we use most of the time when we play the game the normal way.
Just don't get hit by lightning.
Especially when you have this few hearts. That's another reason why you couldn't really do the traditional strat, is because you have so few hearts here. ACM with a faster Vidi fight.
And no cape or cane.
Yeah.
Nearly simultaneous explosions, and actually ACM regains the lead by virtue of gamercal's menuing.
Yeah, though ACM does have to do that same menuing unless you save and quits.
True.
Wow, look at this sink. ACM's ahead by like a split second here.
I actually wonder how the menu time and mirror time compared to a save and quit to Death Mountain.
I've always wondered that too, because most people do the mirror and flute instead of the save and quit. Save and quit just brings you right back here, so. And gamercal,
save and quit does
look at this. Look at this thing. Head up. Again, they gotta do Hera first before they do GT.
We could get a tie here, in which case they'd have to replay it.
Is there a grace period for ties?
The usual 2 seconds.
Okay.
And I think there has been at least one so far in this tournament. Yeah, so we won't do a big key game, but you can guess the actual room that the big key is in if you want.
Ooh, can I play? I know where it is.
So do I!
And we're gonna mirror and do Hera. I don't even know where he was this time around. Question, is the fire rod in here? Is the fire rod in GT? Do we not need the fire rod? That's the one lingering question. Alright, gamercal with a couple second lead here now. And they both grab a safety potion. I don't blame them if it's right there.
And hopefully a nice clean Moldorm fight for both runners. One spin and one slash.
You can see that the Moldorm RNG is the same. gamercal a lot faster with it. There's crystal number 7 for gamercal, 4518. How fast can we get through Ganix Tower? Let's find out.
And chat was saying that gamercal may have mispositioned his portal as he goes back to the Dark World, so he may lose that 3-second lead.
That looks good. He'll get the trigger right away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at a 4 to 5 second lead for gamercal now. Yeah, if the big key's in the compass room, then you're going to need to do a bomb jump or find the fire rod to get to it. Cal's going left. ACM also going left.
Yeah, looks like about 4.5 seconds right now. No Bob today.
Grabs 2 keys and mirrors out. And gamercal's going right.
So is ACM.
It must be. Are they gonna go for it? Did they know they need fire rod here?
This
Alright,
isn't...
they're both going for the Amazing Ampho strat here.
What are they doing in this room?
You set it up in this room so you could fall and then light the torch on top. Alright, they're both gonna go for the same strat here. This is insane.
Yeah, like... And we can now tell you that the fire rod is in fact left side GT. So...
And the funny thing is, so are the silvers. They're in the same room. They're both in Rando room.
And so is Half Magic, just, you know...
Alright, gamercal got it first try. He lights the torch, gets to warp back to the top, and then has to light these 3 torches really quick to get to it. Just has to get through the door, and he got it.
Wow!
Gamercal is through. First try.
Wow, I was not expecting that. And there's the nice
is still
flag
lining
block
up.
punt.
And there's the big key.
This is not an easy glitch.
And the magic cape, too, for good measure. Yeah, this is not easy to pull off.
But the thing is, like, how long would it have taken to go left and get to Rando Room?
I'd say about a minute and a half.
Okay, and you get 50 of those seconds back simply by picking up the silvers there.
Yeah, I would have definitely... I mean, first off, I would never try this trick in a race. And it looks like ACM's just going to give up and go get that fire rod, it looks like.
So, yeah, because otherwise you have to be confident in your ability to execute that trick in less than 40 seconds, or it doesn't make sense to have gone that way.
You know, gamercal did in fact get it done in that amount of time.
Yes.
He did just run out of arrows, though, so he has to be a little careful.
Yeah, I think they're under a jar in the next room.
They are. They still have to be a little careful. We only have 5 here.
Yeah.
4 arrow shots to do. And gets it done. Well, ACM is going to be heading over towards that random room. He'll get Fire Rod, and he'll get Silvers here. And Half Magic, I presume.
I wonder if they're watching each other and ACM knows that gamercal got the trick.
Not sure. We know ACM popped in here for a quick second. Oh, he just gets the fire rod and leaves. Not even bothering with the silver arrows.
Okay, that was an actual waste of time, because having already gone there, the 2 additional seconds to get the silver arrows, to save 50 seconds with Ganon.
He might not have cared about the silver arrows, we don't know. He might not have, they were even in there. He knew the fire rod was there, he just didn't even bother with the silvers.
Well, if the comms for the next match, well, ACM has been in here. I don't know if he's here at this exact moment, but, Yeah, I guess the comms for the next match can ask him afterwards why he decided not to go for the silvers.
Like I said, he might not even know silvers were in there. He might not have even paid attention to silvers.
Unless, since he has been in and out of chat, maybe he happened to be in here when we were saying where the silvers were.
Maybe.
And he remembers that he needs to get a key to go upstairs.
Yeah, according to one of the commentators from the next match, Wolflink, he said that he saw GG in the chat when he saw Cal get that trick.
I see.
Yeah, I still would have gotten the silvers if he knew they were there.
Right. I mean, even if you've wasted a bit of time, you know, you're in the same room as the silvers.
Cal, again, he doesn't have the fire rod, so there's going to be a little odd routing here, especially for this next room. So you're going to have to stand on the edge to light this torch on the right, top right.
But he gets it.
It's easier than it sounds. Yeah, this race is not over yet. These guys still have to deal with Ganon with 7 hearts blue mail. Easy Mulhorn 2 for gamercal.
Okay, so Chad is saying that ACM effectively forfeited. I still, like, you know, there's always the possibility, especially since gamercal doesn't have silvers, that he takes a Ganon fall.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
So yeah, I don't know why you would want to intentionally put yourself at a disadvantage by not getting the silvers. In that case.
Again, my best guess is that he wasn't paying attention to silvers in the spoiler log, and was just paying attention to where Fire Rod was. Well, the Aga 2 fight here for Cal gets a double, triple. A double, sorry, not a double, triple. A double and a triple.
Alright, and ACM also, you know, has made this Landmo fight a bit longer for him by not getting silvers.
Yep. Now gamercal has Aga down. All he has left is Ganon. And what we thought was going to be a very close race came down to a matter of gamercal getting one of the toughest tricks in the game done, whereas ACM could not. And that is where we are now.
Yes, and I hope the audience feels privileged, because that is not a trick you see very often at all in rando play.
Like I said, this is basically the it's only the second time I've ever seen it in a race. Like I said, the first one was Amazing Ampharos almost 2 years ago. gamercal busts out the Rambler strats, doing the using the cape to get the spins without taking damage. I mean, I do it even with red mail and 20 hearts, and he's doing it with blue mail 7 hearts.
And he's already on phase 3.
ECM is showing all he's showing that he literally only needed the fire rod to get that one thing. He's using the lamp for the rest of it. Depending on how fast gamercal gets this done, we're looking at about a 56-minute time for gamercal, and ECM's probably going to be just around the hour mark, maybe a little less. Torch glitch get for Cal, and now it's going to take 12 spins from here on out. I don't think he got one that first time around. Cal probably knows now that ECM is behind, and he is just going to be extra careful with this Ganon fight. He does not want to get hit by a fire bat and knocked off the ledge. ECM enters Aga 2. So a gain and fall here will give ACM the lead. I think gamercal still has a blue potion, so magic shouldn't be an issue.
Right, but you can have as much health as possible, and Ganon can still knock you off.
Of course.
But that is hit number 12.
And that's it for gamercal. Get your GGs in chat.
With just a bridge to walk across.
Both gamercal and ACMLM in our chat, talking about basically the play that made this race, as gamercal has finished the race with an official SRL time, including the spoiler log of 1 hour, 10 minutes, 53 seconds. Oh, that's 55 minutes, 53 seconds.
Oh, so ACM says that he did flat out forget about the silvers when he was getting a fire rod.
Of course. Well, in that case, you're only thinking about the fire rod, so still great race by both these guys. Similar but different routing, but in the end, routing didn't really matter. It came down to one trick, which you don't see too often, but it came into play here, and that's the reason why gamercal is your winner. Again, we're not going to interview, because both these runners will be starting their next spoiler log race in 15 minutes.
And yeah, that said, even with that glitch, ACM has plenty of opportunity to tie things up in the next match and force Game 3 tomorrow.
Yes.
And then we will be down to 8 runners in the quarterfinals. But we will let the credits roll here.
Yeah. And we'll just be using the same setup for the next round. I believe we'll have...
Ooh, nice job with ACM getting a spin attack in there before the lights even went out.
Let me see something. Yeah, our commentators for the race coming up after this will be Still Had All These and Wolflink 0370. You'll see something very interesting on gamercal side when we get to the pedestal text. Because we got 2 of the medallions, right? We didn't get the 3rd. I wonder where it was.
I only just realized that Dos Axes is a joke on Dos Equis.
Yes.
I've seen that however many times, and for some reason, it only just occurred to me.
Spoiler alert, boots were somewhere, yes. Boots were in the Dark Maze. Alright, we're going to get the other guys ready. So we're going to have the credits roll. I got to duck out. I have some other stuff to take care of today. So just to give a quick shout out to our runners, gamercal and ACMLM. They're going to be racing Game 2. They'll get their spoiler logs in about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and they'll be racing at 4:30, right here, same channel.
And shout out to our tracker, literally Jen, who's done a great job. She will also be handing over the tracking reins to someone else. I forget who.
Reg.
But... Indeed. So yes, we'll have a whole new team for you coming on in 15 minutes. But same runners.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was great working with you, NY Rambler.
As always, Drowsy. We've done this a few times now.
Yeah, just not so far in spoilers.
No, this is my first time doing a spoiler log commentary. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's nice that it's fast.
Yep. So on behalf of Drowsy1 and everyone here at Speed Gaming, this is NY Rambler, and stay tuned for the next race starting in less than a half hour. And the wavy coin sleeps again. Luckily we didn't need it, else we've been here a little while longer.
And we'll have Newcom seeing you back here in a bit.